Good afternoon. I am Taisha Elam, attorney for Clifford Hall and many other wonderful Texas residents. This video is intended to answer some of the questions you may have in the Clifford Hall case. The case involving a man who was sentenced to 6 months in jail for overpaying his child support and spending too much time with his son. Good afternoon, Mr. Hall. Thank you for coming in. Tell me what brings you here.
I received these papers and I want to know exactly what does it mean and what do I need to do.
Okay, let me take a look. All right, looks like there's a motion for enforcement here. This motion is basically drafted when a person wants to enforce non-payment of child support. It looks like you got behind in your child support payments. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know why that happened? Looks like you're doing a wage withholding.
No, I don't.
Okay, we're going to get to the bottom of that. It also says that you picked your child up at 3 o'clock from school a couple occasions before picking him up at 6 o'clock from the grandmother's house. What was that?
I have no idea. I've been picking him up for years.
Okay, and so the order said 6 o'clock. Once you got a copy of the new order, did you start complying with the new order?
Yes.
Okay, great. And what about Christmas? It says you picked him up after Christmas, or I'm sorry, that you failed to return him by the 28th instead of the 26th. Why did you keep him to the 28th?
Well, my order says the 28th, and that's when I returned him on the 28th.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll definitely get to the bottom of it. Let's make a couple phone calls to see if we can get to the bottom of why the child support error was occurring. Okay. Let's call your employer first. What's their number? Let's see if I think I have it on your intake form. Okay. Yes, this is Attorney Taisha Elam. I have one of your employees, Clifford Hall, here, and it looks like there's some errors with his wage withholding. Some months you guys take out the right amount. Sometimes it's a little high. Sometimes it's a little low. Do you have any idea why that's taking place? Okay, well, can I get your name and maybe call you back once we can work together to get to the bottom of this? Okay, thank you. All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye. Okay, well, your employer doesn't seem to know what's going on. Let's try the Attorney General, okay? Hello, yes, this is Attorney Taisha Elam, and I have my client Clifford Hall here. The cause number is 2003-20180. Can you tell me when the last wage withholding order was issued? You should have one around the summer of 2012. You don't have anything? So he's been paying the same amount for these last few years? Hasn't increased? Okay. All right. I need to try to get to the bottom of that. Thank you for your help, though. All right. Bye-bye. Okay. Now, you sure that your child support was increased?
Yes, to my knowledge.
Okay. All right. Well, let's try another place. We'll try the clerk. Yes. Is this the clerk? Yes. I'm calling regarding cause number 2003-20180. Yes. Do you see a writ of withholding anytime in 2012 on this case? A writ reflecting the modification or the increase back in July of 2012? You don't see anything? Okay, that's really odd. But you do see an order assigning the wage withholding. Okay, but no writ. Okay, all right. Thank you for your help. All right, bye-bye. Okay, Mr. Hall, well, something's going on with your wage withholding, okay? But you do understand if your responsibility increased to $530, you're going to have to pay that, okay?
Okay.
All right, so what I need you to do is you're going to have to raise the difference, okay? It's got you behind by $2,700. Can you raise that difference?
Yes.
Okay, great. How soon can you do that?
Give me a couple of weeks.
Awesome. Oh, that would be great. Usually what happens in cases like this is once you pay that arrearage up, case will be resolved. We'll be able to move forward. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey. Oh, you brought me the receipts. That is great. Okay, I'm going to call opposing counsel, let her know that you are in full compliance. Make sure she settles it. You know what? In fact, let's call her right now. Hello. Yes, this is attorney Taisha Elam. Yes, thank you. Yes, I just wanted to let you know this is attorney Taisha Elam calling on the Clifford Hall matter. Want to let you know that he is all caught up. We paid the $2,700 in arrears and want to see what we could do to settle this. $3,500? Oh, okay. Well, let me discuss that with my client, but that I don't know is going to happen. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you so much for coming. Bye bye. Man, I really wonder why this case won't settle. I mean, the law protects him. He can't go to jail. He's caught up. I mean, what is the point of dragging this on? Let me see if I can find some case law in here. Okay. Wait a minute. Section 157.162 has been repealed. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now a person can be held in contempt and face incarceration even if they catch up their child support prior to the hearing. That is insane. And wait, okay, and you can award attorney's fees even if there is no finding of contempt. Oh, wow. Okay, now I'm going to have to change my whole strategy. All right, Mr. Hall, thank you so much for coming back in. I called you in because I know we've been dealing with this since May, and now it is October. And I wanted to let you know that unfortunately the error still isn't fixed with your employer. For some reason, they do not have any idea how much they're supposed to be taking out of your check. I've talked to the Attorney General. There's still no sign of a writ of withholding for the increased amount. Okay, so you are still getting behind every month, even though you paid the $2,700. I know it triggered that letter regarding the overpayment,
Correct.
but now according to my math, you're behind again. So it looks like maybe by about 1,000 or so. What's the most that you can come up with so that next month when we go to court, you're in full compliance?
Well, you said 1,000 or so. You said 1,000, 1,200, 13. What is?
It's so confusing. I can't even tell you. I'm imagining somewhere between 1,000 and 1,300. It's just so sporadic. I just need to know what's the most you can come up with.
I can come up with the 1,300, but how about I pay 1,500?
Okay.
Therefore, if it's this short or more, I know I'll be. If I don't be paid, I'll be at least overpaid.
Okay, that sounds great. I really appreciate your willingness to do that. Hopefully, that'll get this resolved. Okay, thank you. Hey, Mama, you busy? Please let me tell you about this trial I had today. I represented this guy who had gotten behind on his child support, and they were serving him with a motion for enforcement because he had gotten behind, and they were also alleging that he had picked his child up too soon from school a couple occasions, and there was this mix-up with the Christmas visitation. So I encouraged him way back in May to get caught up on the payments, which he did within 3 weeks. So I'm thinking it was really resolved back in June. But we've been reset over and over. Fast forward to today, now it's November, we go to court. I tell the judge the only issue I have is the attorney's fees, that I wasn't prepared to tell my client to pay all these attorney's fees. So we proceed, and after hearing all the evidence, the judge not only had him pay the attorney's fees of $3,700, but she held him in contempt and sentenced him to 6 months in jail. Yes. He was so hurt he walked out of the courtroom. So quietly, none of us even noticed. So I walked outside and I see him pacing back and forth, about to cry. So I had to calm him down and I asked him, just come back inside. All we got to do is ask Mom to reconsider because she can suspend the sentence. Or she can tell the judge that she just wants probation. Yeah, she doesn't have to have him sentenced to those 6 months. Yeah. So we go back inside, and Mom is not prepared to comment. So the judge says he has to go to jail today. Yes. Now, this time, I'm asking the judge to reconsider. I'm asking, what the issue is. And meanwhile, he walks out of the court again. And this time when I went outside, he was gone. Yeah. I haven't talked to him yet. I'm gonna try to reach him. Yeah, he's gonna have to turn himself in. I hope he does it real soon. Okay, thanks for letting me vent. I'll talk to you later. All right, love you. All right, bye bye. Hey, did you see it? Yes, Fox did a really good job. Yeah, I think they were pretty good. Just a little unclear on whether or not he knew his support increased because he knew. It's just that his employer didn't know. Right? Yes, his employer didn't know his increase. The attorney general has no record of an increase. The clerk doesn't have a record of an increase. No record of a withholding order anywhere. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. He shouldn't have walked out. No, no, and he's gonna have to turn himself in. Yeah, no way around that. Yeah, gotta turn himself in. Oh, yeah, I wish I could file a motion to reconsider. I just don't have any new facts to reconsider. Yes, yes, yeah. Okay. All right, well, I'll catch you later. All right, thanks.